Get ready for a wild ride, folks, because this movie recap is about to pull you into a dark, thrilling world of ambition, betrayal, and shocking twists. Picture Tang Jing, a young woman burning to prove her talent, sneaking onto the dark web to unleash her manga skills. Her art? Bloody, gritty, and totally unique. It hooks a massive fan base, raking in serious cash and feeding her ego with a rush she's never felt before. Let's dive into this emotional roller coaster and see how Tang Jing's dreams turn into a heart-wrenching nightmare. Tang Jing's just an ordinary instructor at an art academy, sketching in the shadows of her own unfulfilled dreams. Her closest friend is Shiba, a lively student who loves sharing her own manga creations during their chill chats after class. Tang Jing adores these moments, but deep down, she's wrestling with self-doubt. To inspire Shiba, she introduces her to her older sister, Hyun, a manga superstar who skyrocketed to fame with her bold short comics. Hyun's a prodigy, snagging nominations for the prestigious Eisner Art Award and dominating sales charts in 7 countries, including France. While both sisters draw manga, Hyun's raw talent and unique style have always outshone Tang Jing's efforts. As Hyun's star rises, the gap between the sisters widens, leaving Tang Jing feeling like a nobody next to her sister's dazzling fame. It's a quiet ache that gnaws at her. One day, Shiba notices Tang Jing's gloom and offers some heartfelt advice. Just be the best you in your own world. Forget comparing yourself to others. Those words light a spark in Tang Jing's heart. She's itching to share her own manga with Shiba, but just as she's about to, Shiba gets a text from her family, pulling her away. Tang Jing hides her disappointment, forcing a smile as Shiba leaves. Alone, she dives back into her art, whispering to herself that one day, she'll make her dreams come true. But the next day, reality hits like a freight train. The academy dean swings by with Shin Jae-min, another assistant teacher who's just won first place in a major manga contest. Everyone's buzzing, inviting Tang Jing to join the celebration. What they don't know is that Tang Jing secretly submitted her own work to the same contest and got nothing. No call, no recognition. She plays it cool, acting like the competition means nothing to her. But inside, she's screaming for the kind of spotlight Shin Jing's basking in. Back home, Tang Jing stares at Shin Jing's winning manga, her frustration boiling over. Why does she always fall short? Why is everyone else shining while she's stuck in the dark? Just then, a commission request pings on her phone. Desperate to prove herself and deliver fast, Tang Jing makes a reckless choice. She copies Shin Jing's award-winning work. It feels like a quick fix, but it blows up in her face. Shin Jing catches the plagiarism, and even Hyun, the manga world's golden child, rushes to Tang Jing's side to beg for mercy. Shin Jing, unimpressed by Hyun's fame, fires back, asking how she'd feel if someone stole her work. Hyun, knowing plagiarism is a cardinal sin, can only apologize profusely for her sister. Humiliated, Tang Jing follows Hyun to her lavish villa, where her sister offers $1,000,000 to settle with Shin Jing. But Tang Jing's pride kicks in. I can't keep hiding behind you, she snaps, insisting she'll handle it herself, even as Hyun sees right through her stubborn front. Determined to give Tang Jing a fresh start, Hyun pulls strings to land her a high-paying gig as an assistant to a legendary manga master. Tang Jing's eyes light up. This could be her big break. The next day, she arrives at the master's studio, buzzing with excitement. The master's deep in her latest project, with 2 apprentices already on board, Pyeong and Da-kyeong. Tang Jing's assigned to work under Pyeong, her main job being to color the manga. It sounds straightforward, but the studio's a pressure cooker. Da-kyeong, the other apprentice, wastes no time testing her, demanding she draw something on the spot. Before she can finish, he scoffs, stubs his cigarette out on her sketch, and mocks her for copying Hyun's style. The insult burns, but Pyeong steps in, offering a kind word. He explains Da-kyeong's bitterness comes from being overshadowed by Hyun, who was also the master's apprentice. The master favored Hyun, launching her to stardom, while Da-kyeong was left behind. Now he's taking it out on Tang Jing. Pyeong shows Tang Jing his own manga, asking for feedback, but she's stunned. It's surprisingly amateurish for someone under the master's wing. She bites her tongue, staying polite. Then Pyeong pulls up a shady dark website, warning her it's risky but tempting. The clients here are wild, he says, with crazy ideas and payouts 3 times higher than anywhere else. Tang Jing brushes it off, not yet tempted. She throws herself into her assistant role, coloring pages, fetching tea, and tackling endless chores. Any mistake earns her a harsh tongue lashing from Da-jeon. To cope, she vents to Sheba, spilling all the studio drama. Sheba's a rock, urging her not to give up and cheering her on. But then, Sheba drops a bombshell. She's secretly dating Shin Jae-min. Tang Jing's world shatters. She's been quietly in love with Sheba, and learning she's with Shin Jae-min, the person who outshone her, feels like a betrayal. Her heart sinks, her world turning pitch black. Desperate to escape Hyun, Sheba, and Shin Jae-min, Tang Jing knows she needs money to break free. Her mind flashes to Piao Chang's dark website. Curiosity takes over, and she logs on. The commissions are insane, with rewards that could change everything. She dives in, hooked by the promise of wealth and recognition. Soon armed with 1 million yuan from her dark web gigs, she confronts Shin Jae-min to settle the plagiarism dispute. To her surprise, Shin Jae-min's demeanor softens. Envious of Tang Jing's new role as the master's assistant, Shin Jae-min apologizes for her harsh words, returns the settlement money, and lets the plagiarism issue go. For a moment, it feels like a win, but Tang Jing's already sinking deeper into a dangerous game, and the dark web's grip is tightening. Night after night, she pours her soul into her art, but it's not the cute, bubbly manga she used to draw. Her new work is raw, bloody, and packed with violence, a complete departure from her old self. This shift isn't just in her art, it's in her soul. The timid, self-doubting Tang Jing is gone, replaced by a bold, unapologetic artist who isn't afraid to speak up. She even starts critiquing the master's work, and to her shock, the master doesn't shut her down. She praises Tang Jing's insights, calling them spot on. For the first time, Tang Jing feels a surge of confidence, like she's finally stepping into her own. On the dark web, her gruesome manga explodes, earning her a flood of praise that feeds her ego like never before. She shoots to the top of the artist rankings, and the money starts pouring in. Tang Jing goes on a spending spree, splurging on stylish clothes that scream confidence. Her whole vibe changes. She's radiating swagger, and her manga keeps getting sharper, more gripping. The team at Muji Studio, Piao Chang, Da-jeon, and the master, can't believe the transformation. Even Hyun, her superstar sister, is floored, beaming with pride at her little sister's newfound fire. But just as Tang Jing's riding this high, the story takes a gut-wrenching turn. Police uncover Shin Jing's body in a desolate wasteland, her death eerily mirroring a brutal scene from a dark web manga. When Tang Jing hears the news, her stomach drops. Then a message pings from one of her dark web clients, a woman thanking Tang Jing for inspiring her first work. Attached is a photo of Shin Jing's corpse, so horrifyingly bloody that Tang Jing hurls her phone across the room, her heart racing with panic. Desperate to escape the nightmare, Tang Jing tries to ignore the client's relentless messages, each one detailing the gruesome murder. But the past catches up fast. The police show up, questioning her about Shin Jing because of their plagiarism dispute. They reveal they've found the manga tied to Shin Jing's death on the dark web and are hunting for the artist behind it. Terrified, Tang Jing stays silent, too scared to confess her involvement. The next day, she frantically deletes all her dark web chat logs, hoping to bury the truth. Just then, Piao Chang calls with big news. The master's new manga is greenlit for serialization, and she wants the whole team to see it through. Tang Jing's thrilled to be part of the master's crew, but feels a wave of self-doubt, convinced she's not good enough. The master, sensing her hesitation, showers her with encouragement, insisting she has the potential to be a stellar manga artist. Those words reignite Tang Jing's hope, but Shin Jing's death looms like a dark shadow. She refuses to let it ruin her shot at greatness. In a desperate bid to protect herself, Tang Jing hatches a plan to shift the blame. She sneaks her bloody manga files onto Piao Chang's computer, framing her for the dark web art. But as she's planting the evidence, Hyun catches her. Panicking, Tang Jing lies, claiming she's just grabbing something she forgot. What she doesn't know is that Piao Chang's office has a security camera capturing everything. The next day, police swoop in, taking Piao Chang and some files based on new evidence. Tang Jing smirks, thinking she's outsmarted everyone, until the police turn to her, asking if she knows anything more. Cool as ice, she plays dumb, insisting she's clueless. Meanwhile, the master's panicking. Piao Chang's arrest threatens the manga's serialization. Seizing the moment, Tang Jing suggests Sheba as a replacement. Da-jeon scoffs, accusing her of overstepping and meddling in the master's decisions. The master, desperate to keep the project on track, reluctantly agrees to let Sheba join. This infuriates Da-jeon, who's convinced Tang Jing and Sheba are dragging the team down. He explodes, blaming Tang Jing for the studio's chaos and accusing her and Shiba of framing Piao Chang. The argument spirals until, in a shocking moment, the master collapses unconscious. The studio falls into chaos. Dajian, fed up, vows to quit manga for good. That night, as he packs up, he stumbles across the office security footage and watches it out of curiosity. Across town, Tang Jing's unaware, until a message from Dajian makes her heart stop. He knows what she did. Desperate, she apologizes and offers him money to keep quiet. But Dajian's not having it. He calls her a disgrace to the manga world and demands she leave the industry. His words ignite Tang Jing's rage. She snaps, screaming that she's #1 on the dark web, far outshining Dajian's failed career. Their fight turns physical. Dajian shoves her to the ground. Spotting a pen nearby, Tang Jing grabs it and in a blind fury, stabs it into Dajian's hand. As he lunges to retaliate, a shadowy figure emerges behind him, wrapping a rope around his neck. Tang Jing watches, frozen in horror, as Dajian is strangled to death. The mysterious figure steps forward, and Tang Jing's blood runs cold. It's her dark web client, Jin Gongmin, the man who killed Shen Jing. He's here to commission another manga, claiming only Tang Jing truly understands his vision. Speechless and trembling, she can barely process his words. Jin Gongmin calmly disposes of Dajian's body, promising to keep the night's events a secret. Meanwhile, Hyun hears about the studio's chaos and tracks down Piao Chang, who's just been released. Piao Chang reveals the dark web connection, prompting Hyun to log onto the site herself, unaware of the danger she's stepping into. Holy smokes, what a cliffhanger. Tang Jing's choices are pulling her deeper into a deadly trap, and now her sister's getting tangled in the dark web's web. Hyun, digging into the dark web after Piao Chang's cryptic warning, stumbles upon a chilling truth. The top-ranked artist is none other than her sister, Tang Jing. Shocked, she heads to the hospital to visit the master, who's recovering from her collapse. Meanwhile, Tang Jing, buzzing with excitement, approaches the master, eager to help finish the serialized manga. But the master's hesitant. Tang Jing's recent clash with Dajian has left a sour taste, and she gently suggests Tang Jing take time to hone her skills, promising a spot in the studio when she's ready. Tang Jing, brimming with newfound arrogance, pushes back, insisting the studio needs her. With Dajian and Piao Chang gone, she claims she's the only one who truly understands the master's vision. The master, fed up, snaps that the industry is full of talent and doesn't revolve around Tang Jing. Humbled, Tang Jing lowers her head, shame washing over her. That night, the master returns to the studio and finds Shiba's artwork. She's blown away, calling Shiba a rare talent. Inspired, she tells Hyun she's found a new team member, and since Tang Jing recommended Shiba, she wants them both on the serialization project. Hyun, surprisingly, objects, warning that Tang Jing's involvement always leads to disaster, but the master's mind is made up. Shiba, thrilled by the news, shares it with Tang Jing, who rushes to the studio. Unbeknownst to her, Hyun has just left, and a far more dangerous figure arrives, Jin Gongmin, the dark web killer. Tang Jing, furious at being sidelined by the master, had secretly commissioned Jin Gongmin to kill her, believing it would clear her path. But she arrives too late. The master is already bound, at Jin Gongmin's mercy. Tang Jing begs him to stop, realizing the master had invited her back. Jin Gongmin, enraged by her flip-flopping, is too far gone. Despite her pleas, the master is killed. Police sirens wail in the distance, but Jin Gongmin vanishes, leaving Tang Jing sitting in stunned silence. The police, already tracking Jin Gongmin, a former classmate who escaped justice for a brutal murder thanks to juvenile laws, find only Tang Jing at the scene. In the interrogation room, the police confront Tang Jing with her dark web manga, each piece a haunting echo of the murders. But the final artwork tied to the master's death throws her. It's not hers. She marks every piece with a signature, and this one's missing it. As she grapples with this, Jin Gongmin, feeling betrayed by Tang Jing's change of heart, targets her family for revenge. He shows up at Hyun's home, but in a shocking twist, Hyun turns the tables, stabbing him in the neck with a pen. Blood sprays, staining her award trophies as Jin Gongmin collapses. Meanwhile, Tang Jing studies the unmarked manga and realizes it's in Hyun's distinct style. To protect her sister, she lies to the police, altering her story. With insufficient evidence, they release her on probation, warning that any illegal activity, like logging back onto the dark web, will land her behind bars. The police keep a close eye on her. Hyun steps in to finish the master's manga, breaking records once again, while Shiba joins her team. When Hyun returns to the studio, Dan-kyeong confronts her about the final manga, suspecting the truth. Hyun denies it, but Dan-kyeong sees through her. Hyun, desperate to claim the master's project, had drawn the last piece to provoke Jin Gongmin's murderous impulses, ensuring the master's death would hand her the serialization. Furious, Hyun slaps Dan-kyeong, smugly declaring no one would believe her accusations. Dan-kyeong, disgusted by her sister's hypocrisy, walks away, done arguing. Later, she invites Siba over, remembering her advice to be the best you in your own world. She shows Siba her gruesome dark web manga, a final act of defiance. But this choice seals her fate. By logging back onto the dark web, Dan-kyeong hands the police the evidence they need to prove she inspired Jin Gongmin's killings. As she's hauled away in a police car, she's oddly calm, knowing her art won the hearts of countless fans. What a crazy ride commission 2025 was. Dan-kyeong's dark web spiral and Joo-kyeong's betrayal had us shook. What did you think of those twists? Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and subscribe for more thrilling recaps. Share with your friends, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay tuned.